It's the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Welcome to another production here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. It is our mission to try to bring you some news that you can use. Today is no exception to that rule. Follow me on X at the Mike Prince Show. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to visit the website at obnradio.com. With all that being established, let us jump right into today's episode. Panthers defend the home court on the men and women's side on yesterday as they were able to hold off the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M. They'll get ready for their matchup, believe it or not, to mark the midway part of the basketball season against Texas Southern this weekend at the Baby Dome. So I will have a little bragging rights on Coach Petaway when we get together. The Texas Southern Tigers pulled off what some would call an upset, defeating the red-hot Alabama State Hornets by the score of 56-55. FAMU was victorious over Jackson State on the men's side of things, while the JSU Tigers continue to stay hot, and they go to 6-0 with their victory over the FAMU Lady Rattlers. Bethune-Cookman female were victorious over Alcorn, while the Alcorn men defeated the Wildcats. The Southern Jags got the sweep over Mississippi Valley, while the Golden Lions got their sweep from the men and women over the Grambling State Tigers. Of course, we can't help but notice all of the financial downfalls, windfalls, and even challenges that are going on, not only on our aspect of things from HBCU, but throughout the landscape. Of course, Arizona going through what they're going through, $135 million overspent this past fiscal year. University of Loyola Marymount are going to be cutting back 6 sports, and it makes one wonder. When you look at the overall books, there are only 18 football or athletic programs that are claiming a profit throughout the entire country. And that, of course, is in that Power 4 structure. And, of course, as they say, it is throwing good money after bad money, trying to keep up with the Joneses. And it's really becoming to a critical point to where programs are going to have to evaluate and look at what is really going to be the common thread to be able to put competitive programs not just in a couple of sports, but in all sports. Do you need to reconsider, revalue or evaluate where you want to be athletically in comparison to the academia landmark? Now, we do know and understand that money is lucrative, and if you understand the dynamics of collegiate athletics, they are designed to, quote-unquote, not to generate profit or at least show profit. When you look at all these P&L reports throughout these athletic programs, they're all breaking even or slightly above or even under the Mendoza line for the budget that they were actually distributed. And it makes one wonder, if you're familiar with the game called 3-Card Monte, somebody is not being honest. I'm not going to say who directly, but it's too much money flowing around here, and you could make things appear and disappear at the wave of a wand, depending on who you're trying to impress. So when you look at the sport that could be sacrificed, if there were a case, I know that the Division I minimal requirement is 14. Right now, Prairie View carries 18 sport, and no one wants to be eliminated, cut off. But if you were to evaluate what sport you could really do without to somewhat trim the fat off your budget, which would it be? I'll let you guys decide that and give me a little feedback. You know how you can hit me up And if you're not at Prairie View, whatever institution you're at, what sport would really not matter much, at least on your radar, if it was there or not? And should there be a reevaluation of dropping the minimum requirement of 14 schools, 14 programs, maybe 10 programs, 12 programs? Let me know what you guys think about that. Meanwhile, we're going to be getting ready to hear from the basketball guru himself, Coach Van Pettaway, later on this week to break down this midway point of the Southwestern Athletic Conference basketball. Right now, Prairie View, men and women, kind of in that Midland to fair range, locked 3-3. The women on the conference standing, and the men are at 2-4. That we'll have a makeup game against the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff February the 5th for that game that was iced out earlier. That game will be on the campus of Prairie View A&M University. I am getting ready to exit stage left for right now. My time is up as we speak right now, but be sure to keep in touch with us by way of X at the Mike Prince Show. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, and please visit our website, obnradio.com, to check out our 24-hour stream. I've got to go. My time is far spent. So until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.